Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. We are going to make this very, very cute DIY little bunny tray. And this is so easy. And there's just a few supplies that you're going to need to go get. So this visit, majority went to the Dollar Tree. So you can go check those out. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go find the bamboo board. And the bamboo board costs $5. It's a great board, actually. I'm going to pick some up for some few projects that we're going to do in the shop. And then you're going to go over to the Easter section at Dollar Tree, and you're going to go get these little bundles. And we did this last week, where we used one of these bunnies on that little circle that we got at Hobby Lobby. So again, there's a package of 10 of these. So you're going to need one package of those, and you're going to need one package of these carrots. And you're going to have plenty of carrots, and you can do whatever you want. If you want to make it a tic-tac-toe board and do a whole bunch of different ones, great. Go ahead and go that route. Again, this is your craft project. I'm just giving you the idea. So you're going to need that and that. And then I went over to Hobby Lobby, and the Paper Studio items were on sale last week, and I just got these little burlap flowers, and I put these on the holes where that little wire, that little twine's supposed to go in that little package. And you could do anything you want. You want to put a button there, you want to leave the hole, you could do that too. And then you're going to go ahead and we're going to get that chalk paint that we used last week, which is your white. And then you're going to go ahead and use the Waverly wax. And then these items can be found at Walmart. And remember, this is a bottle that goes a long ways. This is the larger bottle, and you can go buy the smaller bottle if you want. It's about half the price. You get more bang for your buck for the bigger one, but if you are not going to craft a lot, buy the smaller bottle. And then when you are at Hobby Lobby, and you can go buy your paints at Dollar Tree too, and I don't know if it's Apple, I don't remember the brand they have, but I like DecoArt, and Walmart I know carries Apple Barrel. I really just like DecoArt Americana. That is the paint I have used for, gosh, Mindy, my oldest one, she'll be 33 this year. Is that right? Yeah, she'll be 33 this year. So I probably started dabbling in paints just like not too long after she was born. Not for much the crafting with woods. I did more or less the material, the sewing, and those kind of things. So this is always been my go-to. I tried some of the other paints when the world turned really dumb, and because Americana was one paint that I could not get all the time, and still this is my love. Okay, and your paintbrushes, and we're going to need a little bit of twine, and then again we're going to get that button, and then you're going to use that Excelsior that we used last week when we made the Easter egg candle holder. So you've got the supplies already, and I think we've done something like this in the past already. Okay, are you ready to craft? Let's go. Okay, so we're going to take this little guy, we're going to put him back here for now. Okay. So I will let you know, the best thing you need to do, first off, when you get your bamboo board, you need to go in and you need to sand it. And, yeah, you need to sand it. I can tell you what I did is I opened up the package and I started painting it. And it didn't like it so well because the bamboo board actually has a sealant on it because it's a bamboo board. So definitely, if you've got a hand sander, go for it. Just cut the packaging off and then go to town. And then just, if you got a hand sander, you got an electric one, just go to town. If you got this one, we've used this in the past. This is your 3M sanding block. You buy this at Menards, and I believe this little guy was, I'm going to say $10 to $12. And this is one we're going to use quite a bit when we do any DIYs, so it's worth the investment than just buying the sandpaper and then roughing up your pretty fingernails or skidding up your knuckles. So go purchase one of these at Menards, and it's over in the paints and stuff. No. Blue tape, over close to your paint section. So I have already sanded this prior and just really grind in it and get that top coat off. And then you're going to sand all that off. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you are going to grab that chalk paint. And if you want to, you can just stain it. And if you want to stain this and then paint your bunnies gray, paint your bunnies pink. There's lots of things that you could do differently. I just like the look of the chalk paint and the stain. And what I did is yesterday when I made my sample, I just went ahead and I just put my paintbrush in a Ziploc bag because it was already dirty, so why dirty another one? And go ahead and plug in your hot glue gun before we get started here. And then also you are going to need your dryer. I'm going to need my dryer because our time frame that we have right now. But if you are doing something else while you're doing this craft project, put your layer down and then walk away, go do some things, and then come back to see if it's dry. And you're just going to do a really thin layer. And it's always the way you want it to look. So you can do one coat, you could do 2 coats. If you want, you can do 2 coats, take your sandpaper once again and rough it up. Little Bella's upstairs. She's making noises because her sister's down here. Our little Bella, she's our rescue puppy. And she's a Shih Tzu. And she can do the steps from like outside to go on the main mudroom, but to come to the steps downstairs, she is not, she's not a fan of them. She can go up them, but coming down, she's not. And she has separation anxiety. She was a kennel puppy from a really bad puppy mill. So we gave her lots of love, and you would never know now that she was a scared little puppy when we got her. She is quite funny. You guys have seen some of their pictures. She is wanting something up there. Probably because her sister's down here. Okay. So you can tell when you're painting this that you're going to see the grains, which is fine. It's a bamboo board. And then you're going to see where it's going to take some of the paint a little bit more than the other spots on the bamboo board. And you don't have to use this board. You can go find a plain board, anything that you have. Just helping you guys shop for your product. This is what, and last week I know the unfinished woods were half off. You could have went and got any of those boards there. I just was at Dollar Tree and picked these up. And they don't have a smaller one, which these are bigger bunnies, so you definitely need this size. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put my paintbrush back in here. And we're going to see if this is going to dry fast for us, because sometimes it's just not that friendly. And if you like the shirt I have on, we do have this in-house at the Rustic Patch. You can go to our website and you can order it. And it's a nice, comfortable one. It's got the little slit up the side. Okay, we're going to let that sit just a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and we are going to work on our bunnies. Now, last week when we made the bunny little hop hanger with the rubber stamps, I forgot my paint when we did our craft project. And actually it worked out fine because I really liked the way that my bunny looked when I just used our Waverly Antiquing. And what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and dab, and you're going to just brush that along and cover him however. If you don't want it stained all the way, if you want to leave them somewhat like this, you can. And you're just going to go ahead and cover that up. And remember, a little bit of this goes a long ways. And what I usually like to do is I like to just tip that up and down and then use that. That's in the lid. So there's number one. And we'll just set those off to the side. And how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to take 2 of these away. Use those down at the store. And then just go ahead and go to town. And again, this is a craft project that you can have the kids help you with. You could be painting this while they're doing the stain. And if they get a little bit too much on there, just get a paper towel and wipe it off. Nothing's hurt. The other thing, you may want to have them get some little rubber gloves on, just so they don't get the stain on their fingers. And I don't know if this is a water-based. Yep, it's water-based. There you go. See how much I know about it? Okay, so there's number 2. And as you can tell, it really does not take that much. Well, how was your guys' weekend? Was it a fun one? Was it just lay back, take it easy? We're here in Kearney, Nebraska. We had rain last night, which it just downpoured. It just downpoured. So it definitely is going to help melt some of that snow that we got around town. And then also I think there was a little bit of lightning in the sky. And I think Mark said maybe it's supposed to be a little windy today, but temperature's supposed to be good. I am so ready for spring, especially since we are doing these little craft projects. I am so ready for spring. Okay, I've used enough, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tilt that back. Got a little bubble. And these don't take very long to dry either. So by the time we get done with this project, these guys will be ready to have their little belt, their little bows put on there. See, that time I get a little bit too much, so I'm going to dab on that paper towel. Guess maybe I should have done some of these before we started this DIY. Then you guys wouldn't have to sit and stare at me. Okay, that one's got a little dot on his piece of wood there, so I'm going to get a different one. I think it would have stayed fine, but you just never know. We got a new header on our YouTube page, so go on there and see what we got going on there. It's super cute. Emily and Sam's been working really hard on getting the format to work, because you have to have it certain size to make it go on there. So subscribe. If you like the videos, share them with your friends and tell them to hop on and see what we got going on. Okay, so now what we're going to do, let's just, while we're at this, before we start this, and make sure this is really dry, let's just take a little bit of paint, and really it's not going to take very much, so just remember that. And then let's go ahead and let's paint that carrot. And one coat is really all it's going to need, because we're also going to take this brush and we are going to antique our carrot. Okay. There is your carrot part, and then flip it over. Shake up your paint a little bit. I already did that before we started our video. That your paint will always end up having a tendency to want to separate. So shake it up a little bit so you don't get that watery substance, because it does not like to cover very well when the paint is separated. And then just do that. And if you notice, we took our Excelsior and we covered our hole. Okay. And then you're just going to take that, put that in your little spot where you're all doing that already. Whoop. And there he is. He's all grubbied up and he's ready to go to town. Okay, this is dry enough. So now you're just going to go ahead, you're going to take this, and you're going to go really, really light on here. So we're not doing the full coverage like what we did here. You're going to need your little And then I always, again, just think really, really light, guys. Super, super light. Like putting blush on, dusting grandma's china. And if you want it grubbier, just take it and go over one more time. Okay, I like the way that looks. So let's go ahead and let's put this back in a baggie so it doesn't dry out fast. Because we use this brush often enough that it should be perfectly ready to go next time for us. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I am going to go ahead and dry that with the dryer once again. Okay, now you may put your carrot in any direction that you want. If you want it up here at the top, if you want it in the middle, or the bottom right like I did, perfect. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your little bunnies here, and you're going to put a nice amount of glue on the back. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and portion them up here, and I would put the one in the middle first, and that way you've got it perfectly centered. And then go to town and then do your next one. And just keep swirling that around. And there's your next one, and then hold that down a little bit. This is a really thin piece of lumber. So when you're gonna put it on, pressure that so it does stick to our piece that we are working here with, okay? There you go. It's coming together. Hope you guys are liking the way it's looking. And I totally did not get that one over far enough. So scoot him over. You know what? I'm going to put the carrot here. Let's do this one a little bit different. Let's put the carrot in the middle. So I'll put the carrot like this on this one. Cute. And then the other thing, you can just stagger this along on your kitchen counter. Put a little Easter basket there. You can get a plate holder, the bigger one, to hold it up if you want to go ahead and put it on your mantle, on your fireplace, shelf. If it's tall enough, it would be okay to just lean it up against something and then down. Okay. We are done there. Now we're going to go ahead and take our little guys here. And let's go with all the light ones this time. So you're just going to take a little glue and put it right up there on that hole. Going to cover them up. And they have different choices of little embellishments in this line, Hobby Lobby. So just whatever one that is exciting you for your bunnies. I just kind of went with these because it's that rustic look that we are liking all the time. And then after that, we're going to get some of our Excelsior, put in that little spot. There we go. Okay, and it's just going to take a little bit of this. You're going to kind of take it out and you're going to kind of do this, kind of run all that together. And like I said, you may get some stragglers that are a little bit too long, so just get it some scissors, and then put a bundle there and a bundle there, and then just cover that like that. And we already made our bow prior. And remember, all these supplies, you can go to Dollar Tree, and I'm sure at Hobby Lobby they probably have some little wood cutouts like this in the craft department in the Easter. So go check those out if you want to do a one-stop shop. I am sure they have got those there. Okay. Okie dokie, guys. Make sure they're all stuck down. They are. And there it is. Super easy, super fun. Actually, I kind of like the carrot in the middle because it gives more of an accent versus down here at the side. And there is our craft project for Monday. So go get your supplies, get to crafting, send me pictures. I love getting pictures from you guys when you make items that I'm DIYing with you. Go to our page. I got, see, and then Hot Glue does this. Crazy. Go to our website. Go to our website to order your shirt. You can come by the store, pick them up, or we can ship them out to your door. And then always when we ship anything, we always include a little candy and a little thank you note from our house to yours, our store to your home. How about that? And just, yeah, go shopping with us. Go to your stores. And Mindy and I are working on, we are going to start offering some wood cutouts that we are just going to make with some of our DIYs. And then you can order the wood cutouts for you guys to go ahead and we'll send you the wood cutout, we'll send you the bow that we're going to use that day. And then as again, we've already started using we've already purchased some of the supplies. And so that way then you guys can go pick whatever colors you want for your paints instead of me sending them to you. So it's going to be just a really cute little craft project. And again, it's just going to be the wood cutout, the bow, and if we need to include some of the Excelsior in those groups, that package deal, we will. So I'm going to talk to Emily and get a page worked on our website. Go to our website. You can shop on our website. You can see what class projects we have on our website. You can see our team that we have at the Rustic Patch. Going to try to really push that website to let you guys know we do have lots of things to offer on there. We don't offer the whole store just because it just takes a lot of back work for us to be able to get those supplies and items on our website. And then sometimes we run out of them really quick because sometimes I just order a limited supply and when they're gone. And then we move on to the next item. So I just think these turned out super, super cute. So go shopping and get to crafting, and we will see you on Thursday morning at 7 o'clock. Crafting with Sonia. See you guys. We'll do a little close-up, guys. Here we go. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello, my beautiful friend. How are you? Gosh, I wish I can give you a big old hug right now. Tammy, was able to give her hug yesterday. Okay, thank you for the stars, Tammy. I love stars. Okay, guys, go get your supplies and get to crafting. Bye.